Hello everyone, I am Oni, the GM of Masks Web of Intrigue, a system based on Masks, a new generation by Magpie Games. Let's just begin quickly because we are down one player and we will soon be down another player, but hopefully the missing player will show up. So, yes. So, yes. Let's just go by, the Roll20 order and see have the players introduce themselves. So first up is Alis.
Hello, I'm Alis. I'm playing Dee, the diminutive fool, and I'm currently on my way back to the church from the school.
Alright, next up is Phantom.
My name is Phantom Mouse, and I'm playing Chimera, who's an animal shapeshifter. He doesn't fully shape, he takes on their characteristics. He's currently captured by the Renegade.
And next up, Josh.
My name is Josh. I play Zinc. I'm a RoboCop guy, and I think I was going back to my home.
Oh, you were at your home getting repaired when we last left you. Yep. And lastly is Evelyn, who's not on Roll20, so you go last.
Yay! So yeah, I'm Evelyn. I'm unprepared. I play Maria, and I can't remember what was happening. Probably at school.
Well, last we left off, you
Yeah.
were talking with Didi at school. Then
Being exposed. Yeah.
yes,
Thanks.
yes, being exposed almost. So yeah, you managed to deflect suspicion onto Jared, but it remains to be seen how much Jared was able to fully dissuade other people, distract other people. Sounds like he didn't succeed at distracting one person.
When in doubt, blame that man's face.
Yep. All right, and our fifth player Janine is missing, but hopefully they will show up later. But unfortunately, Alice has to leave quickly, so we will do stuff. I guess I don't know quickly. All right, so basically we're doing time skip here because I said I would, and it makes sense to go have a time skip when one of the players is one of the characters is captured. I have not secretly hired thugs to capture Phantom Mouse from his home. You can trust me on that. Yes. All right. So we're going to have the we're gonna do the time passes thing, which I actually remembered to write down in the handout section, the actual madman. I wrote down at the bottom, you can see when time passes and end of session because I am a smart boy. Alright, so when time passes, the GM will empty the. Yes, thank you. It's only the fifth day that took me finally to actually do it. Yes. So I will reset the team pool back to 1. Yay. I'm gonna remove this one hold Chimera has against Augusto because you're captured and time has passed. We're gonna consider that nullified. All right, and so the Janus is present. Yes, I was confusing with the thingy. So yes, roll plus your mundane to see how you're managing your obligations. This is if you have something that if you have the condition that denies your mundane thingy, which is stuff. I don't know what. I don't know what. Angry. You can ignore that. Yes. I don't know if you have that. You don't have that. All right. So roll me your mundane, and we will see what you have. Okay. You got a full hit. All right. So on a hit, things are going pretty well. You have an opportunity or advantage thanks to one of your obligations. All right. Remind me what are your obligations again? To quickly actually see that. Obligations. 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 I have not written those down. I am a smart boy. Did I really seriously not write those down? I guess I did not. I okay. That's smart. No, I have written them down. I remembered. Yes, there we go. You have a job as a barista at the Melting Pot. You are a member of the school photography club with Jared, and you stay at home to care for Uncle Julio, who is crippled by a gang attack. So that's great. Is it Uncle Julio or Uncle Julio? I want to make
Julio.
okay. I will forget, and I will ask you again next day. Just letting you know this will happen. So yes, okay. So you have an opportunity or advantage thanks to one of your obligations. All right, cool. We will get to that. The reform. Let me just see if Janine is here. Okay. Never even. You never even what? Alright, okay. All right. So that's that. We will do the move for Mina whenever she gets back. So we will do that. All right. So first, I kind of want to like we're gonna have like a montage of the rest of the scene because the day is currently when we last left off that was a Wednesday on the 13th of March, but as you can see in the session thingy we are moving forward to Saturday the 16th of March, so the weekend, it's the weekend, so stuff will happen. All right, so um Didi, so we're just gonna like the scene at the church that will be Mina's scene. So like you're going to be basically a bystander, and we're going to just find like some location for you to just hand her the mask. Right. The main important thing that happened to you is that came to the fight. What? I don't know. Anyway, the main important thing that happened to you was oh man, my Firefox is screwing up. All right. The main important thing that happened to you, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Was on Friday. Was on Friday evening. When you returned from school, you pick up little Juanita on your way back, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh wow, we have a storm rising. Awesome. Outside. This is great. Okay. So on Friday, as you like, enter your like apartment, and her mother is still at the melting pot working, because she comes home much later. As you enter your apartment, you see standing in front of your apartment, Katerina Vieira.
Okay.
She's apparently
Um,
waiting for you because she was like leaning on the wall, like across your apartment, kind of from out of your door, and yeah.
um, Juanita, go into your apartment and lock the door, please.
Okay, who is that lady?
I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, she goes in. Uh, mm, yes, she goes in, and you hear the door lock from the other side. Click.
and I'll grab a post-it note. I'll walk over and put it over the peephole because she's probably getting a stool to go watch out the people.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, you probably have a few in your bag, so yes, you can get that out and put it like Which is not to say she can't put her ear on the door, but yes.
What do you want? And if you want to talk, let's talk outside.
Oh, really? And I've been waiting here for half an hour for you to return. The least you could do is invite me in. She seems
Oh,
very relaxed.
you're part of a criminal organization. I mean, there's a decent chance you've already gone inside and planted bugs and everything anyway. So why don't we just walk out in the public where there's less risk that you or I will do something rash in full view of people.
Well, are you planning to? Well, I'm not planning to do something rash. So if you're planning to do something rash, would you rather do it outside of the view of everyone?
I want you away from my house because right now you're getting it personal.
Well, I'm not in your house yet.
You're right outside. You're right outside my room.
Yeah.
Let's walk outside.
Fine. Let's go to the roof then. And she starts walking up the stairs to the roof.
All right. I'll start to head upstairs.
Mm-hmm. So, Deirdre Roberts, a.k.a. Dee. Oh, geez, what happened? Did my microphone cut off?
No, you sound okay.
Okay. I just... What?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
something finished installing on my computer, so it probably came over.
Okay. I was thinking that's my USB thingy and like my mic was disconnecting because it has a tendency to do that. Window update is always surprising. Just okay. All right. So, yes, she said, yes, the nephew of Esteban Roberts.
Well, niece, but
Niece. Sorry. She wouldn't say nephew. That's just me. That's just me being weirdo. All right. Yes, niece of Esteban Roberts.
all right. So you did your homework.
I feel we got off on the wrong foot, especially considering you vaulting over a car to tackle me into the wall and then throw me across. She kind of starts chuckling as she says that. Wow, that was a good throw. I was impressed, honestly.
Well, thanks. My friends were being hurt.
So I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and I'm here to start again. My name is Katerina Vieira. And I feel you already have some preconceptions of what I do or who I am, which may not be entirely accurate. Or maybe.
It might not be accurate, but it's the only conclusions I've drawn upon you so far. Do you care to educate me otherwise?
Well, I work for an organization which deals in supply and demand. And we are investing in the various auto shops around the favela currently.
Okay.
At that point, you see like some of your other neighbors trying to come up on the roof for a quick smoke, and as they come up, Vieira kind of points at them, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go the other way," and just walks back down the stairs again.
Okay. Well, obviously you're here for a reason. It's either to threaten me.
Well, I'm here to offer you a job. Let's be frank about it. You have some skills, and I am in a line of work where such skills are necessary.
Well, understand my situation. I'm trying to make the favela a better place, and the trade that you're in is not exactly one that I would consider making it a better place.
Oh, I would like to think the trade we run keeps the favela in a certain order. Isn't that what's important? Instead of everything going chaotic and every hooligan running the place, we have a certain order.
It's the same type of thing that a despot or a tyrant would say.
And yet, they would be right.
And meanwhile, the people that don't agree with you.
Oh, is someone munching? Oh, I thought that was like, the like some sort of like white noise or something.
No,
Sorry, I didn't know you could hear me.
Yeah, we could hear you a little bit. Yeah, maybe like mute or maybe just put on a push to talk temporarily while you just finish that, I guess. I mean, says the person who eats on camera. So I can't even justify. Anyway, yes, please go on, Didi. I was being dark.
I mean, I have to say no. Now, at this point is when you either try to make me an offer or you try to threaten me, I think.
Well, well, how about, well, what would you most respond to out of those two options?
Well, and here's where you have to weigh out your options, because the fact of the matter is you saw me walking home a friend of mine, so obviously you know that they have value to me. And if you were to try to threaten them in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to get personal to you, and I'm not going to stop. So, obviously, neither is going to work well. Now, with that in mind, know that I realize that you guys are in a gang war, so if you can walk along with confidence that I'm not going to join your opponent as well. Would that reassurance help stop you from bothering me and those I care about?
She starts. She becomes contemplative for a second, allowing you to gauge her if you so desire in some manner or form. I don't know.
Yeah, we can roll. I won't.
Cool.
That'd be Pierce the Mask or yourself.
It's up to you. Like either works really. Oh, by the way, since time has passed, you all get to remove one condition. I forgot about that. Actually, I think you get to remove all conditions. Let me actually remember that rule. I have forgotten. Let's see.
I think it is all.
I think it is all. I'm pretty sure it's all.
Oh, this is great. I get to roll either a -1 or a -2.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it is all. Let me quickly actually go through the thingy. Just quickly go through the thingy for a second because it's DARP. That's word, right? Those are words. Those are words. Okay. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Let me go into the. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. So you know what? Just to remove all conditions. There. Like nobody has any
Okay.
conditions anymore. Yay! Everyone is
I'll
happy.
I'll throw superior
All right.
for assess.
So your superior is -1. Yay! You're assessing, right?
Correct. And I failed.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's wow! Wow. Okay, just mark potential. That's great. Hey, you're on your way for your next advancement already.
Hey, there's the glass half full.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. 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 All right, time to open up my GM moves. Let's go. Let's go. No, not that. Not. No, that is the one. Never mind. Never mind. That is the one. I forgot. Alright. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Ooh. Actually, that's interesting. Ooh, ooh, that is, ooh. Okay, that is. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That is very juicy. All right. So, how soon do you need to end, Ellis? Like, just give me a time.
Like 5 minutes or so.
Oh gosh. All right. Okay.
Oh.
So, okay. So,
But
she's gonna. Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
yeah,
just do a love letter and
yeah,
leave
yeah,
it
yeah.
hanging.
I will probably do that. I will probably do that. Yeah. All right. I will explain to everyone what is a love letter. Letter later. Yes. Anyway. Okay. So what happens is that. Uh, okay. What happens is that she says, "Okay, you know what? I think you're tired and you need to rest. And considering you're down one of your teammates, that's probably a good idea. Hmm. Tell me, Didi, how did you get your skills? Acquire your skills?
I was kidnapped and experimented on.
By?
Well, question for the GM: was I aware that the bad guy was the gecko or no?
That's up to you.
Probably just if the gecko is pretty much a common name. Now, if the bad guy of the gecko stays behind the scenes, then I don't. In other words, I mean, he was the one who captured me.
Yeah,
So
but like that's like this is your backstory. You get to choose whether you know Didi knows if the gecko captured her or not. Like you're not
okay,
saying that
well,
you know, like you don't know Gecko is Esteban, right? But you can know that the Gecko
correct.
captured you. Like that's up to you.
All right. Okay, so yeah, the gecko captured me and
And
injected me with drugs and took
hmm,
blood samples and stuff.
hmm, interesting. Okay.
So again, know that I'm not looking at joining your opponents, and I'm not looking at going after you right now. But if you threaten me or those I care about, even more importantly, I will come after you and maybe help your opponents out.
Hmm. Well, okay. So seems like you are sort of a one-track mind right now. So I'll leave you to it. However, she gives you a small piece of paper with her number. Here's my number, just in case you feel differently. Oh, and one other thing, as she goes to the edge of the roof. One other thing, just food for thought. What if I were to tell you who is Gecko and take you to him? Offer to take you to him. Just something to think about. She says as she jumps, vaults over the roof and lands like it's a two-story house, so like lands on the side. You hear like some gasp from down the road, and then just like you know, you probably lean down and see she's just walking away. And a little while
Okay.
later, you do see like her gesture to some of the people, and you see like random people just standing on the road doing various activities, looking at their phone, reading newspapers, standing next to the road, talking. They all go there. They all disperse. So she had
Okay.
like hench folks around. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no surprise.
yep,
All right.
yep,
Well, thank you. I better
yeah.
get going.
Yep, better get going. And yeah, that was your little scene. So, yay!
All right. Everyone take care. Have a good day.
You too.
You too.
Yep.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Yeah. Bye.
Well, that went really fast, and I did not write down a single thing because I'm smart. Katerina talks
Professionalism.
again, talks with Didi on the roof. She refuses to join. She offers to take her to Gecko and gives her her phone number. I need to specify which her is which her later. Anyway, all right. So that's that scene done. All right, we are moving on to Whose scene was this next? Um, who did the role again? Right, Nevoa. Yes, that is your scene. This is your scene. This is you got a opportunity or advantage thanks to one of your obligations. All right. Hmm. Okay. All right. So your obligations are barista, the photography club, and the that thing. Okay. Um, for the past few days, Jared has been kind of like taking you like pulling you in different parts of the favela to take photographs because for the past few days, it is currently like Saturday. For the past few days, there has been random blackouts at various parts of the favela in like seemingly or like like a few houses, always a few houses, like Christina reported on Wednesday. That happened on Tuesday night. They only stay for like a few, like 5 or 6 hours, then it comes back. Generally they go like the lights go out around like 10 9 p.m. and returns around 4 or 5 a.m. And it's putting like people like kind of angry because like it's Brazil, it's the tropics, and there hasn't been too many storms. There hasn't been any storms since the Tuesday night, so it's been extremely warm and soggy and moist and humid and hot, and people have been sweating. So and it's like always just a few houses, like 4 or 5 houses, just blacks out randomly, then returns after a few hours. And yeah, and Jared has been kind of pulling you around various parts of the favela, like taking photographs, even though there's not have been any actual like damage. But you've been hearing reports of like from the people and civic workers and electrical workers who came to like check up the thing after being called, like the people getting multiple phones and stuff. So they've all been saying that one of the biogas plant generators have been recently um, working badly. They're trying to fix it, but they're also very confused that if the generator fails, it wouldn't be such a directed, like small region, but it's so random that like it's the best answer everyone has at the moment. So this is kind of your opportunity or advantage of gaining of knowledge, I guess, that you know that this thing has been going on and people are kind of angry and stuff. Right. What do you do?
Okay, is Jared with me? Just like question for you.
Sorry, I had to go
Had
close
to
the
eat?
window. I had to
Oh.
eat, yes, but I also had to go close the window because the rain is far too loud and it's kind of like stopping me from hearing everything clearly. Anyway, yes. What did you say? Something about Jared?
Is he with me?
You you can tell me. Like I would say like it's a Saturday, so maybe like school has just ended, I guess. So like I guess the three of you, you, Jared, and Christina are probably returning home. Well, Christina goes off on a different way, but you're like walking a little bit before she goes off on her own direction. And Jared is kind of trying to come up with random theories, and his theories are. Why don't you tell me what silly stuff his theories are devolving into quickly? Sorry, like quickly devolving into like what sort of silly explanation or outrageous explanation?
Mutant plants. I don't know.
Hmm?
Mutant plants. I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I need to at least write this down. Jaren thinks it's caused by mutant plants. Okay, and what are the other like you're doing? regarding that. Obviously, Christina's rolling her eyes so hard, she's probably going to need like stronger glasses at this point.
Wait. Um. I'm probably just making fun of Jared and his theories.
And as you make fun, he continues making even like he's trying to justify his mutant plant theory by coming up with even wilder and wilder scenarios.
Oh yay.
Like one of his theories is that since nobody has seen Chimera for a while, he's thinking Chimera has turned into a plant and is sprouting, like, is spreading roots underneath the favela.
Can that happen? Now I'm curious.
I really don't think so.
No, don't kill my dreams.
Okay, so out of character, sorry, Chimera has taken the advancement muted further, but it does not include like turning into a plant. Okay. So anyway, Maria, you're pretty sure that can't happen. Like you're very sure that can't happen.
I'm so hopeful.
Well, then he starts coming up with another idea of maybe it's secret CIA project of mutant plants.
My god.
It's Jared. It's your character. You made him. I just
What have I done?
you caused this. Okay, so what do you think you'd? Oh, okay, so as like you come to the crossroad of where you and Jared go one direction and Christina goes in another direction. She quickly kisses you on your cheek and asks you, okay, don't let and as like tells you a little quietly, okay, don't let Jared like chew your ear off with his weird ideas. I don't know. I know there's a saying about that, like regarding ears and like talking randomly or something, but I, the person, do not know what that means. So this character has said the correct word that I don't know what it means. Anyway, um, and she says, but maybe you should go check out the plant or something, as you know whom.
Just for you.
Yeah,
And
why,
for plot.
yeah, why don't do it just for me? And yeah, and she
And for
just
plot.
and for what?
And for plot.
Okay, that's far too meta, but sure. Yes. All right. So as she walks off, you and Jared go your own way. If you want to continue the scene, that's up to you with Jared. If you want.
Oh no, don't give me choice. I suck at choice. No, I think we'll just leave the scene.
Okay. All right. We're gonna move to Zinc. Zinc. For the past few days, actually, if you have to quickly take a look at your thingy. Wow, that just came out wrong, but sure. Okay, so for the past few days, uh, the UPP are trying to track Chimera because nobody has seen Chimera since Wednesday, and there were reports of Chimera on Wednesday being involved in the shootout that happened near Gervasio's garage, but like after that, nobody has seen um, Chimera. And so far, the UPP and Tekis has both asked you to try searching for Chimera because you have like work together, so he would probably likely respond to you better than a bunch of cops. So why don't you tell me and you can easily come up with your own places in the favela of the places that you've been looking around, gathering information, trying to figure out where he is.
Okay. Well, I went to the coffee shop, asked around there.
All right. They give pretty much the same response as everyone. And everyone's like, it's like a montage of you going to various places, and everyone's like, is that, you have multiple people in the like smash cut clips of with different answers. Hey, that's the Muffin Quarry guy. Yeah, yeah, he's cool. Yeah, where is he? We haven't seen him in a while. And then somebody probably says, "What wasn't that the guy who randomly attacks mechanics and stuff? Man, I don't want to be near him." Yeah, and another one says, "Yeah, he wrecked up that garage, right? Through that random truck." And someone's like, "No, no, that wasn't him. That was a little girl." But yeah, right, sure, a little girl through a jeep. That makes total sense. Yeah,
If only
and
they
it's
knew.
like, basically, like this kind of scene happens, and like you go from like coffee shop and various other places. Like you can tell me a few places if you want, I guess.
Well, I can go back to the garage and see if anyone's seen him there.
Okay, so when you go to the garage, you actually see that the garage has been like the jeep has been removed. When do you go to the garage? Like which day?
Monday?
Oh, today is Saturday.
Okay.
So like during like from like that was Wednesday morning. So Thursday or Friday, I guess. Like which day you went back to the garage?
Friday.
All right, cool. So Friday when you go to the garage, they are actually in the process of um like they set up a ramp structure on the roof to get the jeep down, and they're trying hard to get the roof down, like to get the jeep down. And you see the wind guy, Diogo Lemos, helping with that.
Mm.
And Augusto, you can see Gervasio inside working on the thing, and you also see Augusto there, kind of like very theatrically responding to the customers. So yes, the shop has gone under new management. The name has stayed the same, and they have worked like they have repaired the roof, and now they are just getting the jeep down. So as you reach there, you see like the jeep managed, like the Diogo managed to carefully create a wind vortex to lift the jeep onto a ramp of like hard wood, and like it slides down. And like it would break, but he's using the wind vortex to keep it like stable on this wooden ramp, which by all logic and physics shouldn't, but because it's superpowers, we can do that anyway. Yes. What do you do?
It's just go up to and ask if anyone's seen him come around at all.
Okay, as you approach, you see there's like two new guard-like individuals, kind of beefy, looking like club bouncers in front of the garage, and they go to draw their like they quickly like put their hands in their pockets, with where you can see like bulges of firearms, and yeah, but they don't do anything. They just carefully assessing you as you go up to ask Augusto or one of them, one of these two people?
One of them.
Alright. Okay, so you approach one of them and you ask them, and they're like very curt in replying and saying that no, we haven't seen him.
Okay. I guess I'll go walking around and keep looking.
He nods. Do you walk around and keep looking, or do you try to go inside?
Well, I'm gonna go inside.
Huh? Okay. Alright. So you go inside, and Augusto had just finished with one customer, and Augusto sees you. Ah, my robotic friend, how do you do? He's always so cheerful.
I'm good. Have you seen a hairy little creature running around here lately?
Hey, little creature. You mean that? He points to a cat on the side that wasn't there before because Gervasio doesn't have a cat, but now you see there's a cat. Oh, that's just my little buddy. I don't know the name of a cat. Tell me the name of a cat. Stupid people. Why do I do this to myself? I have to go look up the name of a cat now. Damn it.
Like cat breed or cat name?
I just name of like the name of a cat, like a pet name or something, I guess.
Zelda.
Oh my gosh, why? Okay, fine. Yes, it's canon now. Okay. Oh, that's just my little buddy Zelda. He likes seeing new places. You see the cat is kind of sleeping next to a toolbox. Actually, no, the cat is sleeping on top of a toolbox, preventing it from being opened. So someone, if they want the toolbox, they'll have to move the cat and then get the toolbox, because apparently cats do that. Anyway, I don't have a cat. Anyway, yes.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Well, he's asking if you mean that, like Zelda.
No, not that. It's a little bit bigger. More looks like a dog.
And he theatrically thinks for a second. Is like, oh, perchance are you meaning the your teammate from Wednesday?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. As you know, well, you probably don't know because you ran away. That was smart, let me tell you. He's such a douche. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, and he says, "Well, if you must know, we had a deal, and Miss Katarina Vieira took possession of him. So we don't know where he is."
Okay. Thank you. Now, just walk out of the garage.
Are you sure I can't interest in you in this fine piece of equipment? He starts going on a spiel about a car.
No.
No, Zelda, don't lick the spanner. You hear him say. No. I just fed you. Why do you always lick spanners? No. And you hear him running off to the toolbox to grab Zelda. Okay.
Should have called him wrench.
Sure, why not? I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, you have gained some information. This was Friday, right? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Let me actually write that down. To look for Chimera goes to Gervasio's on Friday. Say evening. Talks to Augusto. Augusta has a cat called Zelda that likes to lick random things. I don't know why that's important, but I'm writing it down because I feel it's an important plot element. It's probably not.
It's very important. What are you saying?
Okay, I am justified. I've been vindicated. Anyway, okay. Moving on. We're going to go to. We're going to go to Chimera. Chimera, for the past few days, well, you are actually not sure how many days have passed. I mean, yeah, I guess some animals have senses of the circadian rhythm, so you're probably aware of how many days have passed. All right, that's fine. But you have been in some sort of, I mean, lab-like, laboratory-like setup. It's obviously not like, some sort of like high-end laboratory or anything, but it is soundproofed from the outside, so you can't really hear anything from the outside. And you've been experimented upon for the past few days by this man who introduces himself as the Gecko. And his assistants and stuff who are like, who are basically hench folks. So they've taken like samples of your blood, tissue, put in weird liquids and stuff onto you, weird gases, put you on a stretcher, kind of like taken samples, checked your regenerative abilities by stabbing you, that kind of thing. Normal things. Casual stabbing. A little casual stabbing never hurt anybody, right?
Oh, it's gonna hurt him.
And I'm sure you have made your displeasure at being casually stabbed to him repeatedly. Seriously, have you?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's basically laughed it off every time. So, yeah, tell me what you do.
As soon as they put me on the stretcher, I shift the elephant weight to try to crush it beneath me.
Basically, you okay, so basically, like, you've been given some sort of substance that's not nullifying your powers really, but it's like every time you try to shift too much, it kind of like starts like aching in your brain. It gives you a migraine, so eventually you have to stop. So it's not like stopping you physically, but it's stopping you mentally, I guess. And like if you want to like assess or pierce or do something to figure out what's going on, you can do so.
I'll try to pierce.
All right, cool. You can pierce his mask, which is a mundane, right? It's a mundane, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a mundane. Okay, cool. I'll try to. Okay, that's neato. So I guess it's one of those times when he's like there doing experimentation on you. You can tell it's Saturday, so we'll go with that. All right. So you have pierced their mask, and you can ask one question.
What's keeping me from shifting?
Well,
He doesn't even know himself.
so from this list, from the pierce the mask list. Also, yes, that is true. I am making this up as I go. So no, I do not know what's stopping him from shifting or how. I don't know the science of how this works. I just go off the handle of whatever it makes narrative.
How could I get your character to let me go?
Agree to work for them and convince him that your agreement is not like, a bold-faced lie.
So something I'm not willing to do.
Yes, indeed.
You should,
So
yeah.
basically, yeah, like he's talking to you, and you're kind of asking him like, what will it take for you to let me go or something like that. And it's like, well, you've been threatening to hurt me for all this time, so it's gonna be hard. But if you agree to work with me for the sake of science, I'm sure we can come to some sort of understanding.
Work with you or work with the Arana game?
Like, my boy, please, I do not work for the Arhana gang. What they did to you originally was, honestly, I did not expect your genes to respond so well to the formula, because it shouldn't have, and it should have only been temporary. But you've been given strength and and abilities that far beyond what I had expected. So I'm trying to figure out why that is.
Yeah, and I had my humanity taken away from me. Thanks for that.
Really, I would say you're very human. I mean, you're threatening me for hurting you. That seems very human.
Look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm fur covered. I'm got horns.
I know, I see a medical marvel.
What part of that says human?
You have transcended humanity. You have become a scientific
I've
marvel.
become less than human.
Well, I'm afraid I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that. I would go so far as to say you're my second greatest achievement in science till date. And that's impressive, if I do say so myself. Yes, he's kind of self-righteous, you can tell.
Let's say I agreed to work with you. What would that entail?
Well, yeah, basically, we're going to run more tests and eventually get you to find more volunteers for us to use these formulas on.
Not interested. I'm not going to subject somebody else to becoming like I am.
But it's for science. Think of all the benefit we can make. Like, have you seen your regenerative abilities? Think of how good that will benefit humanity if we can isolate it. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm
Yeah,
trying
think of
to
all the monstrous
advance
beasts.
medical science.
Think of all the monstrous beasts that you'll create in the process.
Well, that's why we need to do scientific experimentation to figure out what causes these powers for you and isolate them.
If you're really legit about being good about it, you'd look at volunteers, not prisoners.
Well, that's what I said to you about volunteers. And unfortunately, you were part of a deal I made with the Arana gang. They supplied me to you in return for, well, the nuances of the deal doesn't really matter.
No, please tell me. Why did they do this to me?
They did this to you because, actually, you know what? That sounds like a provoke. So why don't you, provoke? It's a superior. Yeah. Oh, wow, it's the same roll. Never mind. No, actually, no. I mean, do mind. Yes, do make that roll. I'm curious what happens.
Do or don't.
Yeah, no, do. Please you. It is the same roll. What the heck? Oh my god, it's the identical roll. 3 and a 6. Wow. What? Okay. Okay. Good one, roll 20. Okay. Alright, so jeez. Alright. On a 7 to 9, they can instead choose one. They stumble, you take +1 forward against them. They aim, you gain a critical opportunity. They overreact, you gain influence over them. Okay, so your question is what's the deal with Arana Gang? Like, why did Arana Gang do to you in the first place? Do this to you in the first place?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Okay. I'm gonna give you the +1 forward because he's going to stumble. So he kind of starts like it wasn't meant to be like that. They were not supposed to, and eventually he gets kind of angry, which is the stumble. That I mean, he goes off on a tirade about how he did not think that the Arana gang members were dumb and stupid, and he did not expect them to actually use it on someone unwilling. Like, like someone not of the gang, some random kid on the street. And he's kind of angry that kids have hormonal disbalances and stuff that makes these formulas really not good against them. It can do all sorts of unexpected things, like for your case example, and it just goes off on a tirade like this. And this was completely out of my hands when they did that. So yeah, so that's like, yeah.
So you have no idea why they did it to me either.
Honestly, I think they just wanted a guinea pig. It was a new batch of chemical, and they weren't. I'm guessing they were afraid to use it on themselves, so they got some random kid. They probably honestly thought to kill you once you were done, but you escaped, which is good for both of us. Okay, so yeah, just let me know whenever you're ready to end this scene, or you can continue as long as you want. I have information and stuff, no problem. Which means I'm coming up with stuff on the fly.
I'm ready if you are.
I mean, I can
I'll
say
pretty much find out. I'm gonna find out.
all right, okay. So I guess he just finishes and he finishes his round of thingy, and he's like, no, still not. I'll have to try another approach. Tonight. Why don't you get some rest? We'll try this again tonight in the evening. And you can tell, like, whatever he did or he's doing with, like, tissue samples from you, he's not getting the results he's hoping for. So he's kind of like repeatedly taking samples from you and doing it. Tissue sample, skin sample, etc. Just casually poking you with a gigantic needle and drawing up marrow samples. That's always fun to take bone marrow samples. Just digging into your bone. Yeah. That's
Oh yeah.
Great. That's great. Especially when you don't anesthetize. That's like the best, right? Yes. Oh my god. And yes, he is totally abusing your regenerative abilities to do that. It's basically Wolverine kind of a deal. But yes, I guess. And you do realize that your body is slowly mutating over these past few days. Like you're feeling certain changes, and which is basically your advancement thingy. But well, actually, like when you escape, I kind of wanted to like juxtapose with it with a scene of the others coming to your rescue, so you kind of meet them halfway. So just plot purposes, yeah, you're going to remain trapped here for the moment. And yeah, hopefully, depending on when Janine gets here and if Mina's find some information or whatever, because she also has a move like the when time passes move, which might help. Anyway, all right, so that's that scene done. We're gonna go over to Neboa, Maria. What do you?
Hi.
Yes, what do you do?
Sorry, what? You cut out, sorry.
Um, what are you doing? Like, are you going to check up on the plant, or are you going to go search for Chimera? You know, Zinc has been searching for Chimera because Zinc has been seen asking around the entire favela for stuff.
I'll search for Zinc to help him look for Chimera.
All right, Zinc, where are you when Nevoa finds you?
Where? At the coffee shops. One of the coffee shops.
Asking the people again?
Yes.
Okay. Nevoa, this is actually not the melting pot because the melting pot is like a restaurant. This is just a coffee shop.
Yep.
Yep.
Does it have a name?
I have no idea. Think you came up with the coffee shop. You get to name it. Congratulations!
Oh, thank God it's not me.
Well, Josh,
I'm trying to think. It's
It's not easy, is it? It is not easy coming up with
Yeah.
the
No.
names of a place.
It could
Like-
be either Starbucks, Tim Hortons.
This is why I feel bullied.
Common Ground.
Yeah.
Costa.
Suedos.
What now?
Suedos.
Could you like write
Suedos
that?
coffee shop.
Could you like write that somewhere? It's easier, and I won't butcher the like the spelling or something.
Now I forgot how to spell it.
Oh, Suedos. Nice. Oh, by the way, did you Zinc? Did you come up with the advancement for you yet?
No.
Do you want to do that before stuff?
He advances
Sure.
into a transformer.
Wait, what?
He advances into a transformer.
I actually sent you a PM on Discord with the options. So it's like you don't actually have to go look in the PDF. I mean, you can do that. I'm not stopping you from doing like looking into the PDF, but yes. Alright, let me actually quickly write that down. Swado's coffee shop. Where is that? Swado's coffee shop. Swado's. All right. It's a funny name. Okay. Okay. It's a funny name. It's like sway, but DOS, like the DOS operating system.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I had to go AFK for a second. Did you come up with anything?
No.
um. Well, that's that's kind of inconvenient because like you eventually have to come up with one. I guess we can like put it off again, but you eventually have to like come up with one advancement because it's part of the game. So anyway, all right. So Nevoa, you find Zinc at the Swado's coffee shop asking around for Chimera.
Yay.
Role play, please.
Oh no.
It's almost like this hobby is called role playing game.
Never would have guessed.
I know.
Damn. Who knew? Wait, obviously, like, oh, God, what am I saying? I don't know, what am I saying?
Good.
So clearly I'm not walking about the streets and, like, the Navoa thing,
Like
right?
yeah. I mean, he can be like in front of the like it could be a open coffee shop. Like there could be like seats in front or whatever. Let's say like just for the sake of there being seats. Let's say this is on the south side of the favela, so it's like a bit on the affluent side, but not like it's still the favela. It's just a bit on the affluent side. So things are slightly nicer. As you go up the hill, things start to get slightly less nicer.
Nice. So Zink doesn't know Navoa out of costume, yeah?
Yes, I mean Zinc has worked with Nevoa, but nobody except Didi suspects that Maria is Nevoa, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, cool. So obviously I'm also not sure walking about town as Navoa.
You can walk about town as Nevoa. I mean, the
Oh,
people.
nice. That
I
saves
mean,
effort.
yeah, like people know you've been active as a superhero. You've done super stuff, right? You had to have.
Yeah.
You're the Janus. You're an established super person, and
Yay.
you have done this thing. You're not like you put on the mask to help people, right? I mean, that's your entire archetype.
Yeah, shush, let me be pathetic.
It's your entire archetype. Ah.
So yeah. Stop.
Okay.
I hate this. No,
Man, I
It's
hope
kinda
not. That would
weirdly-
be weird.
No.
because then I've been forcing you to do this for like 5 days now. Yes.
Yeah, I'm only here because you asked me like an hour before the campaign.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Yes.
No, so I weirdly walk into Sweetos,
Mhm.
name. And is he just like kind of straight up standing there in Sweetos?
I don't know. What are you doing, Zinc?
Standing there, talking to people.
Well, I walk up to you standing there talking to people. And I talk to you.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you say?
So, what you doing out here, friend?
Looking for Chimera and seeing if anyone's seen him around.
What happened to him?
I don't know. He just got up and disappeared.
How long ago has it been since he's been seen?
A week.
Oh no. Yeah, it's
Or
like
no.
it's on Saturday afternoon. So like he disappeared on Wednesday morning. You know, like the fight.
Yeah.
So it's been like barely 3 days. Yeah, 3 days, just over 3 days.
He's been gone for 3 days. And no one's seen him around. And
You're looking for him?
yes.
Want help?
Yes, I would.
Well, considering I missed whatever happened on Wednesday, I'll try and make it up to you guys and help him. Or help look for him, at least.
What do you?
Okay.
Yes, go on. Like you're still like doing stuff. Like do it.
Why don't we give him a call and see if he answers his phone?
Yeah. Who's calling him?
Like yeah, let's just say like Zinc has tried calling him. It's like his phone is switched off and like no, and you can't like
Oh.
you probably have tried like the UPP has tried to triangulate his position and found that like there's no trace because more than likely somebody took out the SIM card, so like they can't trace him.
Smart.
Yes, it is. It's almost like you're in a criminal environment who knows these things. Okay, yes, go on. And it's almost like I have personally experienced, losing a phone, and I know what that entails.
I've never
Repeatedly,
lost a phone.
repeatedly. I've lost twice. I'm not proud of that fact. Both
I've never
times,
lost our
both times was my mother's phone, which makes it worse. Not my own phone. I've never lost my own phone yet. But my mother's
The
phone
worst
I've
I ever
lost
did.
twice. I am terrible.
I've
And
never
Worst
even
I ever-
broken a phone. Oh my god.
oh jeez.
The worst I ever did was leave my phone on a bus
Oh my god, so did I.
And
So did I.
and then have to go get it from the station
Oh
while
wow.
they're calling the phone that they have to tell me they have the phone.
Okay, I actually like chased around the bus on foot, then realized the folly of what I'm doing, got up on like like a um uh if you Google auto India vehicle, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's an auto rickshaw. And I got up on those, and they took me to the bus station, the terminus station. I got up on the bus and started calling my phone, and found it like lodged in the side of a seat.
Oh, that's lucky.
It's so lucky. Like, this is India. If a phone is lost, you're never gonna find it, because it's like a wretched hive of scum and villainy, like everywhere.
I've
Kinda
never
like our
even.
Brazil.
Sorry.
Go on.
I've never even like broken a phone, let alone lost it.
I haven't broken a phone. I just lost them twice. I'm a terrible person who can't take responsibility of any object other than my own. Anyway, we're going off on a random tangent, but yes, his phone is basically unreachable. Yes. Wow.
Now what?
I don't know. He's not answering his phone. And he hasn't answered for a couple of days.
Any idea who could have taken him?
No, I don't.
Wait, you do have an
Weren't you
idea?
told something?
Yeah. I mean, like, Augusto told you that Katerina took him. The Arhana gang took him. Augusto has told you that.
Okay.
Nice of him
That's
to
the-
know. Nice. Okay.
So?
Let's keep walking around and asking people if they've seen anything about anything or saw him anywhere.
Okay, like, I'm just
Oh
gonna
my-
say, Zink is smart enough to realize that if, like, he's been doing this for almost 3 days now, and he hasn't had any luck, so it's likely that's not going to change. So maybe he needs to shift, his method of searching for him.
Couldn't
What
they
is-
just track the phone?
No, I just said, like, yeah, the phone is
SIM
like,
card
you
is
can't
taken
track
or
the phone
whatever.
because the SIM card has been removed from the phone. And
Okay.
like, if the SIM card isn't active and the phone isn't active, like, you can't track unused SIM card. If there's no power in the device, it doesn't really work, right? Right? I don't actually know, but I'm guessing that's how it works. Wait, I'm the GM. I can just say that's how it works. There we go. Yes, that's how it works.
Who needs logic when you have a?
I'm pretty sure that is logical, though. That if you take out if you leave a SIM card, like, in a random trash bin, literally nobody can ever trace it, because it's not, like, there's no, electric current passing through it. Pretty sure that's how that works. But anyway, yes. Yes.
Well, since I haven't been able to find him at all, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. So we can't use his phone. It's unavailable. Where have you checked?
Just about everywhere.
Well, clearly everywhere hasn't fully been searched. Could he be found?
Well, let's split up and walk around and keep asking people, or looking for him, or any trails for him.
Then again, if we split up, can't risk losing another person.
Can I interject some advice?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Lean on some of the Arana gang. They had me.
I'm just waiting for you to like pick up on the obvious trail I've told you, and I'm like.
I am not smart. Leave me be.
Oh boy. I gotta go.
Oh
Be right
no.
back.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hey,
So
it's like, I mean, you're not like completely like off in the dark. You have some trails, and you have to like basically what Zinc has been doing is like asking people around, and that's not like getting any like.
Yeah, because they could be hiding something from him.
Yes.
So.
let's go to the Renegade and see if they've seen anything. Or if they know where he might be.
There we go.
Yay.
So, you know,
Okay.
Arana gang members are pretty much everywhere because, you know, if you want to like go to a particular place or something, like you can, like give me like tell me where you want to go or something.
Well, let's go to this casino.
There's no casino in a
Let
slum.
there be a casino.
There's no casino in a slum. There's like illegal gambling rings, but there's no.
They run their own secret casino.
No, there's no casino. There's gambling rings. There's a different thing. There's no casino machines. That's like no, not a thing.
They've built really crappy ones that are rigged.
I'm just gonna say there is no casino machine. At best,
No.
you can find a really crappy old arcade game. That's all.
Close enough.
Yes, there's probably like a singular arcade left in the entire favela that nobody has gotten rid of because it's like I don't know. It works as a secret underground
Because
gambling
there's
ring.
so many memories.
Yes, basically, it's like Wreck-It Ralph's arcade.
Best way to put it.
Right. So like yeah, like I mean, if you're going by the UPP's information, they don't know where the gambling ring is located out of. They know there is a gambling ring, they just don't know where it is, and because they haven't been able to crack down on it yet.
Well, I don't know.
Right, Nevoa, where do you think you should go to find, you know, Arana member that you can, you know, interrogate or something? Like it's like, you know, it depends on where you're going because there's literally everywhere. I guess like one way you can like one way you can think of is how would you know someone is an Arana gang member? You can't just like are you going to directly ask them, hey, are you a member of this criminal organization?
Why not?
Okay, I mean you can do that. I'm not stopping you. Like sure, if you want to do that in character, do it. Like sure.
Let's go.
Okay.
Don't know. Try to do something.
Okay.
Make myself useful.
Okay, what do you do? Tell me.
Try and find this little bitch.
Did you just call Chimera a little bitch?
He's a big bitch. Dee Dee's a little bitch. I was talking about the Arana gang member.
Okay.
When you think about it, Dee Dee's the little bitch. So.
Okay. So
Can go both ways.
Yeah, tell me, like, what do you do? Yeah, tell me.
Try and find this dumbass.
Who?
Oh crap! Now I need to go into Google document.
No, wait,
It's
what?
good for
No,
you.
I'm just asking,
I know I can't remember if Mason, like, I can't remember about Mason.
Mason?
He was, yeah,
Um,
because I know he was something.
he was,
Mechanic.
he's a mechanic of Tier 1 Eaters, gang. You know this.
Yeah.
He's not,
Yeah.
he's not a gang member. I mean, you can go to him. There's no problem in you going to him again. And
He probably has connections.
You know,
So let's scare the little bitch.
again, sure, let's do it. Sure, you know where he lives. You know where his house is.
Yeah.
It sounds
Let's
like
go
you've
scare
been there before.
Mason.
Sure, let's go scare Mason again. Surely nothing bad will happen.
If you have any other ideas, please object.
Zink, do you want to object to harassing
No.
and mortifying a mechanic a second time?
No.
Please object.
Okay,
No.
okay, cool. Absolutely. Alright, so
Poor Mason.
yeah,
I'm dying along with Mason.
poor guy. Alright, so you go to Mason's house again. Except this time it's not raining. And it's still light out because it's like the sun hasn't set yet. It's like on the horizon, but it hasn't set yet. So it's like, the sun's still out. Because it's the tropics and March and stuff. Anyway. Yes, so it's autumn and it's winter is coming, I guess. Anyway, I made that reference. I was waiting when I would eventually say that, but I have said it now. I can't take it back. Anyway, okay, so you are outside Mason's place, the shop. You see Mason inside, and you see there's some people inside. He's he's talking with some customers because he's a mechanic, and that's his job. What do you do?
What's he fixing?
He's probably you can't see, but it kind of looks like probably like a vacuum cleaner or something.
Fun. So he's inside, yeah?
Huh?
Is he, like, inside?
Yeah, he's inside his shop.
Nice, knock on the door.
No, I like the door is open. You can see when someone is on the road.
Who cares? Door's now broken.
No, the door is open. Do you walk up to the store and just start banging on the door, which is open?
Yes.
Who does it? Zink or Nevoa?
Do you want to take it?
I did.
Alright. Okay. You jump on there. He's like, "Gah, what do you want again? I'm working here. Could you just not leave me alone?" And the customers are kind of freaked out. It's
It's Robocop.
yeah. They're kind of freaked out because they're here to get the vacuum cleaner repaired, and it's like a maid of sort. They're probably they're here to repair the vacuum cleaner on the cheap. They're probably from the south side of the house.
Is it a Roomba?
What now?
A Roomba?
No, it's a regular vacuum cleaner.
Damn it. Gotta love some Roombas.
Well, yes, it's it's a stuff. So no, but yes. Right. Wow, that was really informative. No, but yes. Okay, no, go on, please.
I'll ask him if he's seen any sign of Chimera.
Who? Who? Who's Chimera? I don't know any Chimera. What are you talking about? He says. Look, if you don't if you don't have any actual question for me, could you leave? I'm working. I can't really focus on this while you're like looking at me with your creepy robotic Arnold Schwarzenegger eyes. And he's actually like shifting your label, zinc. And what he's doing is, where is my mouse? Okay, there we go. He's not asking where is my mouse. No, he's raising your freak up and lowering your savior.
Good, we can scare him easily. More.
Do you accept or do you reject?
Well, we can accept.
Yeah, you can scare him more by being a freak. Oh god, that man needs a moment of silence. Eh?
So yeah, Zinc, let me know. Do you accept or do you reject?
I'd say I reject.
All right, cool. Then
Ooh.
roll the flat 2d6, which is on the left side below mundane. Yay! It's a 7. All right, let me
Yay.
open up the influence and related moves. So I'm showing you this. So you just scroll down to the yellow part. Okay, when you reject someone's influence, roll 2d6, and on a hit, you successfully hold to tune yourself out, and on a 7 to 9, you get to choose one from this 3 list.
Well, I have no conditions, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the clear condition or mark of potential immediately acting to prove them wrong.
Alright, cool. So since you have no condition, you mark a potential. So you now have 6 out of 5 potential because you did not take any advancement yet. Alright.
Wow.
Yeah. They're slowly piling up. Okay, so what do you act to prove them wrong? They're basically telling you that you are a danger to him and other people, and you are definitely not the savior RoboCop nice person everyone tells you're supposed to be, like the cops say you're supposed to be. So how do you reject that to prove them wrong?
Try to. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, if you don't know, you can't choose that argument. Like, it's
Instantly fix the vacuum.
Okay.
And give it a
I should-
surprise window update.
I should know how to fix a vacuum.
No, you probably shouldn't know how to fix a vacuum, but
Oh,
you can
well.
try to fix it. I mean, that's up to you.
Yes, I'll try to fix it and show them that I'm able to help people.
Okay, how do you try to fix it?
Take the motor off and see what's wrong with it.
Do you just go and like grab the vacuum off his hand? Like the vacuum is like taken apart on his table, and he's slowly like fixing. Like the motor is on the table, you can see it. Do you just like pick it up randomly?
No, I walk up to him and say, "Can I help you try to fix this vacuum?"
Oh.
Uh, can 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 you fix what? And at that point, the maid basically says, "Ooh, ooh, yes, I want to see you try to fix that vacuum. Yes, please do." And like, no, that's a terrible idea. And but basically, like, it's her vacuum, and she has basically given you authority to do that because she like wants to see you do that.
Okay, ma'am, I'll try to fix it right now.
Okay.
I love my crappy ideas.
All right. So like are you trying to fix it?
Yes.
Okay. So that would like, are you trying to like figure out how it operates, or are you just trying to like use your like basic knowledge or whatever to try to fix it?
Basic knowledge.
Wow, not even trying to figure out what's wrong. Okay, that's like, that's proper. Okay, so
I would have.
unleash your powers. Yeah, that's a real tweak.
See, I thought he'd like somehow be able to open a spare window of like Google or something and just look up at the toy.
Wow. Um, that's actually a 9 because you don't have 3 on freak. You have 2 on freak.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a 9. That's a 9. Okay. If you mark a condition, then you will do it. But if you don't, then it will either be unstable or temporary.
I'm marking conditions.
Okay. What do you mark?
Afraid.
Why are you afraid? Yeah, like it has to like kind of make sense, like narratively, what like emotion you're feeling. And like almost all of them can be like justified. Like you just have to justify why you're feeling that particular emotion.
Oh. I'd say angry because I couldn't actually fix it.
Ah,
Oh.
okay, that's bizarre because like here's the thing. You have rolled a hit. That means you
Oh
get
yeah.
what you want. So if you mark angry that you couldn't fix it, by marking angry you will have fixed it. So there is no reason. So it's a
Yeah.
it's a paradox. You can't choose angry and have the reason of being angry be
No,
that you
I
can't
meant to
fix it,
say
because
that
you will
I
fix it.
fixed it.
You're angry
I
because you
meant to.
fixed it?
Yes.
Why are you angry because you fixed it?
Yeah. Why?
Okay. I don't know.
Like if you don't have a reason to be angry because you fixed it, then you can't be angry because you fixed it.
You can be uncertain because you're not sure if you fixed it
You
well or
mean
not.
insecure?
Insecure because you're not sure if you
Yeah.
fixed it well or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, insecure is pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you mark insecure, and you don't know how you fixed it exactly. Maybe you've seen Suarez like try to explain to you how she repairs you all the time, or you have the basic knowledge of, because you have servos and circuitry inside your own body and you know how to fix them. You kind of saw a pattern in the machine, and somehow, by some sheer miracle of insanity, you fix the vacuum. Like you connect the last bolt, put it down on the floor, and it works fine. And the maid claps. Ooh, that's awesome! Wow, Mason, you should totally hire him. He's great. Mason, like, at the thing. And the maid actually starts getting like her wallet out and asks, "So, how much do I owe you?" She asks you, Zik.
What was that? It cut out.
Sorry. The maid gets out her wallet and asks, "How much do I owe you?" To Zinc, because you're the one who fixed her vacuum.
It keeps getting cut out, but I think she's asking how much you want to pay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes. That is what I meant. Sorry. She wants
That
to
was
pay.
free. It's not. It doesn't cost anything. I did it because I care about people.
Aww.
Aww.
The cuddly robotic.
Yes. It's like
Terminator.
Well, if you think about it, you're being kind to people. Why would you do something for money when you do it for being kind to the person that you fixed it for?
it's like,
Aww.
and she turns to Mason and say, You should be more like him. He's great. You should totally consider hiring him." Oh wait, that would put you out of business. No, you probably shouldn't then. And Mason is basically like pulling his own hair because you lost him a customer. And he's like, "Well, bye Mason. Next time, why don't you have him around when my vacuum gets broken?" And he just and as she leaves, and Mason is like, "Oh, why did you do that? You just lost me a customer. I was going to fix it. Now I'm not getting paid for that. What the hell is wrong with you?"
I was being
Nothing.
kind to this. Yeah,
Just
nothing's wrong with
man.
me.
You just
He is perfectly
my-
functioning.
You just lost me my customer. What would you? Why are you making my life miserable?
Why?
Because we
'Cause
need
it's fun.
answers.
Do what? You haven't asked me any questions yet.
We did. But also, you're a boring man, so we want to make your life exciting.
Just
By running you out of
tell
business.
me what you want so you can leave.
For your
I want to
shop.
know if you've seen Chimera around anywhere.
And your shop.
Who's Chimera? He kind of screams out loud because he has no idea who is Chimera. Literally does not know who is Chimera.
Fucking useless.
Time I'm the Muppet Guppy.
The Muffin Quarry.
So what do you tell him?
Well, you're no help.
I walk up to him and whisper, "The Muffin Quarry."
What about them? Is he with you? No, please don't let him be with you.
Looking for the Muffin Quarry.
You're what?
We're looking for the Muffin Quarry.
Well, where is he? I don't know where he is.
We're looking for the Muffin Quarry. If we're not looking for the Muffin Quarry, he's going to be right behind us, scaring you to your new life. And Think here would be taking over your shop, so you better help us find the Muffin. Where's the Muffin? What you gonna do, Mason? Pick your fate.
I don't know
Pull
what you
your
just.
hair out.
I literally did not hear a single thing you just said because you just got cut off.
Oh, crap. Screw you, internet. can't be bothered re-saying that now.
Alright, since you can't be bothered to repeat what you said, we're gonna have a new thing happen. So basically, it's
I'll
like,
repeat it.
yeah, you hear a voice coming from outside. Hey, Mason, what's going on? Hello? And Eric enters the shop.
Everyone's favorite boy.
Yeah.
Can we scare him too?
Zink, you remember Eric from your memories? That same man is now in the shop and is like staring at you awkwardly because he was coming to see his buddy Mason and you're just in the shop, the two of you, and it's like, okay.
Fixing vacuums.
Mason, what's going on? Mason's like, these two are looking for someone called Chimera, and they're making me lose my customers by repairing like the stuff faster than I can.
Because we're better. Now suck it up. Because you suck at your job, you little. Fucking sucky microwave.
It's like, okay, okay, guys, could you just leave Mason alone? He's kind of had a lot, like, ever since your buddy came into the shop and like made him pee himself. Like, I did not pee. Shut up, Mason. We all know you did. Just own up to it.
Well, if you help us look for our buddy, you won't be shitting yourself next time we come around.
Okay, why are you bothering him? He has a thing. Do you not want him to eat at night? Do you want him to starve to death?
Well, maybe we can donate food if he helps us look for our friend who's gone missing.
Why not start with that instead of coming and threaten him and bother him?
Because sometimes the best way to get an answer is by threat. Also, because we all know he's terrified of the worry. He's coming for you, Mason.
Why? What did he do to him? Oh, wait,
Well,
by the way, which name you're using?
What?
Who's coming for him? Like, what did you say? Who's coming for him?
The Muffin Gory.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then he would ask, why?
Because she didn't help us look for it.
Look for who?
The Muffin Gory! No, man, it's Jesus we're looking for you.
We don't know what the Muffin Quarry is. He was like, you were the. Oh no, wait, right? You left. Right. Wait, you weren't even there. You were there. He points to Zink, and you left. Yeah. Well, your friend got caught. He's caught by the Arana gang. We have no idea where he is because we're not the Arana gang. We don't work for them.
Do you have any clue where they might be?
It's sure, like, go to, like, he probably tells you, like, you can come up with a location that he will tell you because, like, there's so many locations. You can literally come up with any location, a particular shop, a particular, like, a
Narnia.
market. What?
Narnia.
They're in Narnia?
Narnia? Okay, what is Narnia?
The back of my closet.
Yes, I know what is Narnia in, like, our universe. What is Narnia in this universe that you're referring to? Is it a shop? Is it a location? Is it what?
It's where Chimera is. No.
Then the White Witch definitely has me.
Oh my god.
I'm basically like asking the two of you to come up with the name for a location where Arana Gang hangs out that Eric gives you the name of.
What if it's just like a really crappy bar?
Yeah, like totally. Is Narnia a really crappy bar? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he says like the old dive bar near the east, Narnia. Yeah, that's a favorite hangout of theirs. I think that's actually one of their fronts. So if you go there, you're bound to run into like pretty much every one of the employees there are on like Arhana's payroll, and most of the people there are also.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe you won't crap yourself as hard next time you visit.
What?
It was a motorcycle going by.
Wow. All right. Anyway,
You had to show off
That's
how
like a
fast.
cry for help, not a
so
motorcycle.
as
Come here,
you're
Colin.
leaving, you say thank you, Zinc, and Eric says you're welcome. And hearing that you're welcome immediately triggers like at the same time you basically have a vision that's kind of overlapping with that where like right now you are like about a head taller than Eric, but in your vision you are looking up to him. You're like about 2 meters, sorry, not 2 meters, 2 feet, half a meter shorter than him, looking up at him, and he says, you're welcome, little buddy, in your vision. And these
Ooh.
two things just happen like juxtaposed for you. What do you do?
Tackle him.
Let's see.
I know.
What did you say? I missed that.
She told me to tackle him.
Yes, I know what she said, but I'm asking, like, what. Well, technically, Evelyn told you, Josh, to have your character, Chimera, tackle him. Nevoa did not say anything.
Chimera's here?
Sorry, I meant Zinc. Tackle him. Nevoa did not say anything to Zinc yet until Nevoa specifies that that's something she said. Something she said in character.
Could have whispered it. Who knows?
Look, I don't want to ask this on video, but are you really serious about this game? Because if you're not, like, you don't have to be here. I didn't
Yeah,
want to ask this on video, but I guess I'm asking now.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just late for once in a really weird mood. So, sorry.
So I start to walk away after I say thank you to him.
Okay. Alright. What does Nevoa do?
I just follow him.
Okay. Alright, so this scene just ends. Yay. How soon do you have to leave Phantom? Because I think we're closing up on that time, right?
About an hour.
About an hour. You know what? Let's just end it here because I am not feeling it, and looks like Janine is probably not gonna be here. And yeah, it looks like two of the players are really not interested in the game, so we're gonna like this particular day. So we're probably it might work better. Like sounds like you're all having
When
a
everyone's here.
you're all having an off day, so maybe just like make this a short session and we will pick back up on the next video.
I'll admit it's pretty weird having like 3 people.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think it is because it depends on the scene, and you know,
I think it's a little bit of frustration not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
right. So anyway, that's something I think we should talk like off camera. So I'm just gonna. I think like since we haven't done like a total session and stuff, we're just gonna skip the end of session bit and do that at the end of the next session. So this is like a mid session, so we won't like have like a start. Like I can't speak anyway. So yes, so I'm just gonna like end this quickly, kind of awkwardly because yes, and I'm kind of bummed out. Anyway, so yeah, that was this session. I'm just gonna it's kind of awkward, and we'll pick back up again next week, and hopefully it'll be more interesting. Sorry, viewer people on YouTube. I'm just kidding. There's nobody watching. Bye.